play some football. Keep going. Here we go.
I'm in another world.
Oh. What do you mean?
Another world.
I'm not better. You're not better than me. I got Toy Story and you don't. On Minecraft. I play football because I'm trying to get better. Let's hope next year's game is better.
Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England
Or
over
the one they made.
This crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room as they'll square off with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway in Foxborough. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run for the first time now with James White. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play action with Stidham.
Oh, he had that.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 3rd play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Got his man. That's Harry. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stidham to Harry that time for a Patriot first down.
36-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stidham. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Again, Stidham. And he rifles one incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 3rd down, Stidham.
No, that person is
picked off at the 45.
Woo, yeah!
Oh,
and now look at this. Big game. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football defensively.
Sucker! You showboat and you fumbled it. How's that for you?
The other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating.
That's funny, man. He showboated. Where'd that get him? Nowhere.
They go play action now. Stidham.
How did they miss that catch?
And it's 3rd and 5.
For Davius White on the coverage.
Play action. It's Stidham. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Stidham will hand here to Michelle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Edelman unable to hang on that time, but it's going to be second down.
Come on.
Now Stidham off play action. They'll roll him out right. He's going to have the hook up to Izzo.
No, I'm playing the game.
Else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
I told you that. I'm not stopping my stream.
Off the play fake. Here's Stidham. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. This is intercepted.
Does he miss?
Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he will bring
This
it out past the
person
20-yard
is
line.
showboating.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
That's to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
First down, Bills.
You gotta love it, baby. Carry for Devin Singletary. And a minimum gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
That's how you fumbled last time.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Hold on here. I wouldn't showboat too much. You fumbled last time.
Okay.
Haha.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Now Allen. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen. And he'll bring up 4th down. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on 3rd down.
And ordinarily on 3rd down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Pats will be back
Come
up
on.
deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Got a man open, that's Harry. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
for a Patriot.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the
right.
receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Yeah.
Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play.
How do you...
Throws another interception, his third. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
That's
So that
okay.
is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Allen throwing complete to Brown. John Brown.
Keep going,
And all the way home for a Bills
Yeah, I
touchdown.
don't like showboating.
John Brown, 66 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Yeah, come on.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give him some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough.
And his pass is
My
intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him for a loss.
5-yard.
After the sack on 1st down, Allen. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag.
My goodness, they give him
forcing the incomplete pass on 4th down and then roughing the passer.
Your offense is
I wasn't
ready to
even
get out on
near.
the field and take over. Instead, self-inflicted. Now they have to stay on the field and play.
Allen now on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
Intercepted.
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the 1st half as it's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Stidham. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 41. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this 1st half of action. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A field goal gets them the lead, but they'll risk it here on 4th and goal. They will go for it. Stidham. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen, and that'll be incomplete. Allen took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Number 26.
In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They go right back to Singletary. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 24. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play. And the Bills will move the chains.
And the Bills first down.
On first down, Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Patriots' 23-yard line.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Adrian Phillips.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll run here with Moss, and that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Kyle Duggar on the tackle.
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
2-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. Jerry Hughes on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 1.
Now Stidham back into his end zone. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Boy. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, 99 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra
That's
point
what
of time
the
in this
showboat about.
So how about that for a backbreaker? Again, 99 yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call? When you're backed up that close to your goal line, usually you're just trying to run some.
And they
Come
take
on,
it
you
down. The
can't
Bills get to
throw.
it.
Do you have one of those charts that tells you to go for 2 or go for 1?
I don't. I know
Yes,
you do.
they
I don't care what
can.
the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
I agree totally, because somewhere the chart's something's gonna pop out of the chart and say, hey man, just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, try to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the 4th quarter. Now they still trail by 1.
1st and 10.
Okay.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Singletary again. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Come on.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On 3rd down, they go with with Singletary. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. From the gun, it's Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. I'll give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
On 3rd down, Singletary. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Singletary, they'll run for it. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No dice for Sean.
That's right.
And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down.
Play it smart.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this one is right down the middle.
Yeah.
And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't the one who had to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on them, they'd be up in the 300s right now. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. 1, to get yourself in position.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete with the clock showing just 3 seconds left. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Get off the field, he said. That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Get mad. Quit. I know you wanted to. Mess with the BRG show. GG's.
I'm at the farm, guys.
That's fun.
You still hear me, Brian?
That's right. That's right, man. That's the team I use. My Patriots are the team that I can use. That's right.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the New England Patriots. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now Rodgers. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
McCourty there defensively.
On play action, now Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
Rodgers' pass
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
At the 33-yard line.
On play action, it's Rodgers. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A gain of 32 that time. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
6. Patriots, nothing.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Stidham going to lead the Pats up first and 10 at their own 21. James White's first carry. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Play action. It's Stidham. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. And a return will stop right around the 25.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. John Simon that time coming through to make the play. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Yeah.
Brandon Copeland. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Throwing is Rodgers. High throw, but the catch is made. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
4th down.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Patriots send out their punter. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They were looking for Johnson that time.
At the Patriots' 29-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
At their own 11.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. They go play action with Stidham. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20,
Always a
10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, 85 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Rodgers now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for his tight end, Jay Sternberger there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
What is going on?
Throwing again. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Zadarius Smith gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Jones, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Stidham. He'll buy some time right. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, Stidham. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And Stidham throws another interception, his 3rd. Picked off near the 29, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Brandon Copeland picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Flushed out right. Looking deep for Adams. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 40. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kevin King with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump start.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
25-yard line.
And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
For the Patriot field goal. A 19-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. On the return, it's Taylor. And he returns this to the 22.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. They go play action now. Stidham. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On second down, Michel. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Now he steps away. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both.
Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They will go for it. Stidham looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And now here is another interception. Kevin King with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row. First down. To throw is Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. John Simon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brandon Copeland able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
And the Patriot 1st down.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Solid effort by Jair Alexander there defensively. Now Stidham off play action. Going deep here for Adelman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Demir Bird. Strings up 4th down.
The Patriots send out their punter. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
The Packers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On play action, Rodgers. And no, it's incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. And they're going to try to eat some clock with Michelle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st down.
On play action, they'll throw. Catch is made by Harry. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
1st down, Patriots.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. N'Keal Harry on the pass by Jarrett Stidham. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Nick Folk for the point after. Precision, precision. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Looking deep for Adams. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 33 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Leaping, and he makes the grab. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Rodgers to throw once more. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He's got Adams on the hookup. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are back within a score. There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal.
Packers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they will take a knee here. Second and 11. They'll run out of the gun with Michel. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Zadarius Smith in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter in punt formation, but they're going to try this again. It's another fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Oh, I will fly. No, I don't punt it. Come on, man. You know the BRG. Yeah, that's the Patriots. We might not have been good in real life this season, but in the game I can work with. And I'm using the backup.
Back to throw, Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
You know it. You know it.
Devin McCourty picks it off.
Yeah, that's right. No cap. You're gonna quit because you didn't want none. They don't want none of the BRG. That's right. They quit. 'Cause they're not good. Yeah, and they rage quit 'cause they're bombs. Get it, Fowler? You know how it is, Flight. They don't want none, especially that guy thought he was good. My record ain't the greatest, but it's not bad either. 142 and 133 losses. They don't want none. But how have you been, Flight? I haven't seen you in here in a while, Fowler. Then about ending this stream, but I just want to see how you're doing, Flight. I got that internet now, Flight. I've been doing great, Flight. I've got internet now, so I've been doing great. Other than I'm keeping my head up, but other than I found out that my Pepe, one of my grandfathers, passed away in his sleep last night. I found that out, and other than that, I've been doing pretty great. Keeping my head up, not thinking about the bad, just thinking about the good, and that's all you can do. Yeah, I don't have no hotspot anymore. I just got internet, feller. But yeah, I found out about my grandfather. One of them passed away last night in his sleep. So I've been doing great. I've been doing good. Think about the good, not the bad. That's all you can do. But other than that, I've been doing pretty darn good, Fowler. I'm gonna end this stream now, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, Flight, or afternoon, wherever you are. And don't forget, Fowlers and Bro Fowlers, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't already, go check out my pals Draco G, Flight Productions, Flight right there on the screen. Go check him out. Thank you, Flight. Appreciate that. And go check out my bro feller Flight Productions and Draco G and Stage Made, and just go check those my friends out, my bro fellers. I look out for all my fans. If you haven't already, just hit that subscribe button. What have you been waiting for anyways? This is the funny show on YouTube, one of them. And it's a redneck BRG show. And you all have an awesome evening. That's the redneck BRG signing out. Have a good one, Flight, and thank you for the prayers, man.